You know, he's in our system. He flies all the time. He's got it on his phone. Like there was nobody's trying to help you there. So I had to fly private, which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to waste the money. Thank God our jet broker, Dirk, was available that day, unless I would have missed the show in Carnegie Music Hall, which ended up being a great show. But I'm just saying, these are the things that, unfortunately, you notice when you travel a lot. And traveling's terrible now because everybody's overworked. I've mentioned it a lot. Everybody's stretched to their limit. Flight attendants, you could see it in their face, want the plane to crash. You could see it when they take off. Like in bad turbulence, some of them just smile now. They want to die because we've made it terrible for them. We've let monsters on the plane. Anytime I'm on a plane that doesn't have an incident, there's no shouting, there's screaming or anything, there's no hygiene issues, I mean, thank God. Because it's a zoo and it's become a zoo, and the pilots and flight attendants and the crew all are so fed up with dealing with people. And every day there's a report of some near miss. 2 planes grazing each other, you know? British Airways crew claimed they were mugged in Brazil, had spent the whole night drinking, forcing flight to be canceled. I don't even blame them. The people that are up in the air right now are all using some type of drug to get through it, just to get through it. They're on drugs or they're drinking. The pilots, all of them. You know that movie Flight? That's all of them all the time, where they're all, if they have 48 hours before their next flight, it is a non-stop drug and alcohol binge from when they land the plane to when they get back on again. They have the shakes when they get back on because it is so traumatic flying now with members of the American public. They have no idea what's going to transpire, who's going to open a door, who's going to open the hatch in the middle of the air. They have to land. You know that? So people are basically just like, yeah, as soon as I get off this plane, shoot me up with heroin until I get back on, because I can't stand it. People are disgusting. They're violent. They're drunk. They're on drugs. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what seat they're in. They're fighting each other in the sky, 30,000 feet in the sky. And these people who are getting paid little, not a lot of money, have to deal with it. The pilots can't leave the cockpit. So it's the flight attendants that have to deal with the chaos. The pilots are not allowed to leave because somebody will run in and do a 9/11. So if you got a military pilot in there who could maybe go in the back and go, hey, what the fuck's going on? But you can't do that because the minute the cockpit door opens, some lunatic runs in and they try to do 9/11 again. So it's all the flight attendants that have to deal with the entire thing. So I'm just saying top to bottom, which is why I'm very happy. I got a few more months of live shows, which we love, and I'm taking the 8 months or a year where I won't be on the road the way I've been on the road, because I've been touring since 2021, on and off, and I've been on a lot of planes. I've been on a lot of flights, international, domestic, everywhere from fucking Auckland, New Zealand, to Dallas, right? I've been all over the world, and I will say that there's nothing quite like, a United flight or an American Airlines flight. There's nothing quite like a raucous American Airlines flight or Delta or, God forbid, Southwest. I don't fly Southwest. Although they seem to be a bit friendlier. Like the people in Southwest seem to be a little happier that they're, But there's nothing like a group of entitled Americans. And a lot of the boomers now are flying. Like the boomers are flying in large numbers now. And the boomers are flying to go visit and torture and torment their children. This is why boomers are traveling all over the country, is to go to where their children have been forced to live and laugh at them. This is what boomers like to do. They go, that you pay this for that? That's the whole point. Anytime a boomer gets in a plane, it is so that the plane can land and they can go to their children's house and go,